Hi guys, welcome back to Makeup with Sandy. Today I have a really cool review for you guys. I have these new brushes from this company called Absolute New York, and I have a total of 4 brushes, but each brush has 4 brushes within it. So here we have all 4 brushes. Each brush has 4 brushes within it. These first 3 rows have a face brush, and then 3 eye brushes, and then this middle one also has a sponge. And then if we go to the end one, we have 3 eye brushes and a lip brush. These brushes are from Absolute New York, and they're quite innovating. I've never seen a brand that has all 4 brushes like this. There might be other brands out there, but I was really intrigued by these brushes. I mean, if you're traveling, this is all you need to carry. There's literally nothing else you need. You can even get away with just bringing 1 brush because you have your eye brushes and your face brush. I absolutely love this concept, and we're going to put them to the test today. Okay. So I'm going to prime my face first off camera. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So today I'm going to be starting off with my eyes first. I'm going to be using the new 35C Everyday Chick palette from Morphe Cosmetics. I have used this palette already, and I absolutely love it so far. This is what the palette looks like. The colors are absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to be doing a pretty simple look. So it's been blending quite nicely. I feel like this brush is perfect for a traveling case. Like, you're not going to be doing like the most extravagant looks, but you just need the essentials, like just to give yourself a little color in your eye. Like, this is perfect. So as you can see, if I go in, it's blending quite nicely. It's doing the job. So I'm going to go into the other eye, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just putting some color into my crease, basically. It doesn't pull at your skin either. It's gliding quite smoothly. Really enjoy that brush. It's not that difficult to use, even though look how small this is compared to my hand. It's still blending. Like, I'm holding it at the very end, and I'm just, I'm holding it like I would a regular brush. Just blending that straight into my eye. I mean, that's really, really easy. Nothing difficult about it. Super simple to use. I'm doing a really easy look, just a little bit of a smoky eye, nothing too crazy. Even if this look was a little bit messier, it still would look nice. So I'm basically doing like, if you mess up, it doesn't look like you messed up kind of look. Because with a smoky eye, I feel like it's kind of difficult to mess it up unless you're using black. Then black can be a little bit difficult to use. But I feel like with this little brush, you can blend away. Because it's so dense, you can just blend, like keep blending until it looks how you want it, I feel like it's equal quality as like Morphe brushes, like I have a ton, like all my brushes are either Morphe brushes or from Real Techniques. And I feel like these brushes are just as good as Morphe, if not cheaper, because you're getting multiple brushes within one. Like obviously if you're a makeup artist, you're not going to show up with your 4-piece set and try to do someone's look like that. But for your everyday look, and you don't want to carry all of those brushes, because like to do my face, I easily use like maybe 4 eyeshadow brushes and 4 to 5 face brushes, just because I don't like my colors to touch. And if I'm not going to be like cleaning out my brushes after each use, then it's just easier for me to have more brushes. But if you're traveling, this is super convenient. And then you know exactly what's inside because you have these clear tubes. So like the brush handle is clear and you know exactly what you have in there. So I feel like that's also really convenient. Like if you're traveling, you can easily just take this brush. This is the multi-purpose brush. You have your face brush to your foundation, your primer, your foundation. Then you have for your blush, your contour. And then on the inside, you have your either your nose contour brush or your eyeshadow brush. And then if you're into liner, you can put some liner or just add some shadow to your waterline, you know? You can even use that for a lip pencil. But I feel like like as a lip brush, I feel like lip brushes aren't that useful nowadays, just because like, for example, the lip I'm going to be using today has a wand on it. But you can always use that same brush to do a cut crease, you know? So even if you were doing an extravagant look, you could. Like you potentially could if you took your time with it. And I think it would come out beautiful. See, I can stay here for hours just blending. I just want to add some color here. Okay. See, it's really nice. You see? Just darkening up the crease. It's not necessary, but I like this look. And then you blend it up. Oh wow, this little brush blends really easily. You see how that just blended away? Not away, but like it blended into my skin really nicely. Microfiber brush towel. I'm gonna go ahead and clean out the eye. Is anyone else into these like microfiber towels? I got a set of them at Aldi, and I washed them first and then I used them. I use them dry, I use them wet. But I feel like they do a really good job at picking up glitter and to clean up the eye. That itself is a really pretty eye look. Now, we can go in with this liner, and I'm not really good at liner, like ink liner, but I can do like a little bit of a little wing with some shadow. it's doing a pretty decent job. Oh, actually, so I'll do one side of my face with the sponge. Okay. I like this. I feel like I would like this more with concealer. So actually, let's use the foundation brush. Because that's what it's for. So why not use it for what it's for, you know? I don't like using brushes for foundation personally. So I feel like I just look creepy after. Oh, actually, this looks nice. Favorite bronzer. I feel like it goes really well with my skin complexion. I've had this forever. This is the Soliel, the Soliel Tan, the Chanel. This is the Chanel bronzer. Super expensive bronzer, but in my opinion, it's worth every penny. I love this bronzer. And it has a really sentimental value because it was one of my first high-end makeup items that I bought with my own money. So that was really a pretty big moment for me. So I am going in with, this is the sculpting brush. I love going in with this bronzer with a brush. It is like a putty, like a cream bronzer. Well, it's a cream bronzer, but I feel like since it turns into a powder finish, it goes on beautifully with a brush. And I feel like you can never have too much bronzer. I mean, you can, but I love bronzer. Especially with my dark hair right now, with my gray hair. I feel like I need to be bronzed to the gods or else I'm going to look pale. I'm already pale as it is. Because I have some creasing. Yeah. You see my skin, like, it just looks so smooth. I really like this, these brush sets. Like, this is not just the products. My skin doesn't typically look this smooth, you see? Like, it looks really, I don't know, I really like it. Okay, so now I have my eyebrows done. I'm going to put a little bit of eyebrow gel just to hold them in place. I'm really into the bushy brow right now, and I feel like this gives me that hold. Okay. Do my eyelashes. I'm gonna go in with some primer with the L'Oreal Luminoso, or no, Luminous base. There's a white primer. Gives your eyelashes length. Just get some, let's see what shade this is. This is in the shade Exaltissime or something like that. I love this color. I feel like this is a perfect red for my skin complexion. So I'm gonna line the lips first. I don't like using lip liners. I like using the color as a liner. Ooh. Yeah, I like this a lot. Okay, so I learned this trick from Bailey Sarian. Only she uses a lip liner, but I don't like lip liners. So she says that if you go from the corner up, you get a rounder lip. Oh, that's true. I really like that trick. So let's do this on this side too. Ooh. Get a rounder lip. Then with the brush, okay. Oh, I actually really like the application with a lip pencil or a lip brush. It's more precise. Yeah, I really like that. Let's grab a little bit more. See, I have like pointy little Cupid's bow, but I like to make them round. So I like to... Yeah. See, I like that for lining. Then my eyes are dry. I'm going to go in with actual mascara. So also from the Luminous mascaras from L'Oreal. This is my all-time favorite mascara. I use other mascaras and I always go back to this mascara. It's just so nice. And it coats every lash and it gives me such beautiful volume. You see? Make sure you go underneath the lashes because then you get eyeshadow all over your lashes. And that's not the look we're going for. I'm actually going to be using the foundation brush as a highlighting brush. I like these types of brushes better for highlight. So let me just clean off the foundation. That way we don't create a mess. Brush. I like these types of brushes better for highlight. So let me just clean off the foundation. That way we don't create a mess. Okay. So I'm gonna go in with my favorite highlighter at the moment. It's the Emreezy Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy collab. I don't know what the color name is. It just says highlighter. I don't know if there's a specific shade. I like to wet it, dry it off a little bit, then rub my brush all over it, you know? And then this is when I set my face. So I set my face with a mattifying primer. A mattifying face mist. Get my face nice and dewy. And then we go ahead and we tap that in. Tap that in. And that apple's on my cheek, and then we bring it in. No look. I feel like we did a really beautiful job on the eyes. Look how pretty. Like, my whole face is done using these brushes. So I honestly give these brushes a 10 out of 10. I've never used anything like this before, and I've never been able to, like, this is kind of a glamorous look, like, if you really think about it. But I mean, this is more of my, like, my day-to-day looks, you know? I like these colors on my eyes. But these brushes, so we used all 4 brushes, so we really have a ton of brushes, you know? So we use all these brushes. Each one has 4 brushes within it. We use all these brushes on my face. Oh, the cap fell off. On my face to get this look. I absolutely love it. I love how these brushes worked with me. I love the sponge. Honestly, this sponge reminds me a lot of the camel sponge from e.l.f., but just in a brush form. So I feel like that's probably why I really loved it for my concealer. I give these brushes a 10 out of 10. I'm definitely going to be using these a lot more. Just because look at the look I was able to create with this. Like, this is all using only these brushes. I didn't have to reach for any of my Morphe brushes or my Real Technique brushes. I didn't have to reach for absolutely anything else besides these. So I give these brushes a 10 out of 10. Go check them out. They're on Instagram. The name of the company is Absolute New York. I'll link them down in the description bar below. Their customer service was amazing. I messaged them. I let them know that I would be doing this review. They were very nice. And I noticed that these brushes were circulating throughout my, like, Instagram. So I gave them a try. And right now they have a discount code. But I mean, if you sign up with them, you get the monthly newsletter subscription. Then you get your first coupon code for purchasing with them for the first time. So for all these brushes, I mean, the total for all 4 brushes is $28. So I mean, you can't go wrong. You get 4 amazing brushes for $28. You can't really get that anywhere. You can't get quality at this low price, you know? And I'm definitely going to be trying out more of their products. I absolutely loved these brushes. I know that they have like some cosmetic, like makeup products, but I've never really heard of this brand before, but I'm absolutely in love with the quality of these brushes. I am going to wash them and like see how they, like, what the wear and tear is on them, but there's absolutely no shedding. Like, I'm really surprised that there's absolutely no shedding. Like, even with some of my Morphe brushes, when you first use them, you get like 1 or 2 hairs, but like these are absolutely no shedding. I probably should wash them before I use them, but I didn't. So I give these brushes a 10 out of 10. Go and check them out. I'll be linking them in the bottom description bar. But yeah, that's basically it for today's review. This is actually my first review on this channel on like a tool that you use every day. But this is genius. Like, this is honestly genius. You get all these brushes. like, wow, I truly love them. So I give this a 10 out of 10. This is definitely something I'll be using, so it's Sandii approved. So go ahead and check them out. I'm also going to link their Instagram and the website on the bottom, so you can go and check them out. Their Instagram is really nice as well. They do acknowledge a lot of their users, so that's really nice. Their customer service is nice. I feel like it's a great company overall, and I'll definitely be trying more of their products. So if you want to hear more reviews like this, let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.